Hello and welcome to AutoCADs. So AutoCADs is a channel where we bring you a lot of contents related to the CAD designs, computer programmings and all. So in this lecture, we are going to follow one exercise related to the AutoCAD, and we are going to see the use of the circle commands, the use of layers, and how to just provide different dimensions over here. So this is the exercise that we are going to follow, and we are going to see, you can see that inside this we have created this circle, and we have created different layers that will going to contain different parts of this design. Like the hatch will going to contain hatches, the dimension will going to contain dimensions, center line will going to contain the center line. So these are the things that we are going to cover in this lecture, basically the series of lecture. In the lecture 1 we are going to create this design, and in the lecture 2 we are going to add up those dimensions and annotations. So make sure that you are going to follow up both the exercises, and if you are new to this channel, then please do subscribe this channel for the videos like this. And if you are new, if you have already subscribed to this, then welcome to this new lecture of this AutoCADs. So let's just get started with the design. So for that, I'm going to start my design, and over here you can see that let's just study the design first. So if you are going to observe it firmly, you can see that this whole design can be easily created with the help of circles. So over here, we can just divide this parts into the circle. Let's say that this is one of the circle over here, and this is the another circle. You can see that this is the complete circle. And then we have this one as our next circle. We can just join this two circle with the help of this radius 26, which is again one circle. We can just create a whole circle, and we are going to trim out this certain portion. And we have to join it from the outer side, that with the help of this bigger circle with the radius value as 98. And we have the concentric circles that is going to be created all like this. So basically it's a complete design that contains only the circle. So you can see that how easily we have just divided this complicated part into the easy one. Now, where do we find the center points of this circle? You can see that we can find out the center points using these lines that we have provided over here. You can see that we can just create this point by just providing a line like this. And then again, we are going to intersect it with the 90 line. And again, we are going to get one center point. So basically, to create this design, we are going to create the center point first. So let's just get started with the AutoCAD. And from here, we are going to create a simple line. We are going to create it using the normal line, and later on we are going to convert it into the center lines. So you can see that this is a straight line, and on that straight line you can see that over here there is one center point, and from that there is a 45 distance to create again a new center line. So from here we can just randomly pick a point, and this two intersection will going to be one of the center point of the circle. And from here we have to create a new line which is 45. You have to make sure that you are working in the since the design is in and 45 over here. So yes, it's 45 is very big, so we are going to increase this one. And from here we are going to see that this point, which is the intersection over here, it will be the second center point of the circle. And now we have to just extend this center line to a certain length, and at a 90 we have got the new extension. So we are going to extend this one to a certain length. Let's just randomly pick any length, but we have to intersect it again at a distance of 90 So from this point only we are going to select the 90 and you can see that now this will going to be intersected over here. So this is a third intersection that we have got for creating our circles. So we have completed our intersections. That will be better. Now we can just arrange it a little bit like this. So this will be our first point, this will be our second, and this will be our third point. Now over here you can see that the outer radius value is 20, and here the outer radius value is 80. So let's just create the circles first. Just here it is given the radius as 20, here it is given the diameter as 80. Just go for the center radius, just select this point as a center, and the radius value is 20. Just go for the center diameter, just select this point, make the diameter as 80. So you can see that now these two circles has been created, and for the downward it is again a 20 of radius. So we are going to create a circle with a center radius, and this radius is 20 again. So from this point we are going to create a circle with a radius value as 20. Now these two circles are intersected, so we are going to use the trim command, and we are going to trim this part, this part, this part, and this part. So we have, I think we have got this section. Now to get this section, we have this radius value as 26, but this circle is being tangent to this circle as well as this circle. So we are going to use the tan 10 radius circle option. So just click on that. The first tangent will be this circle, the second tangent will be this circle, and the radius value will be 26. Now we can just use the trim again and just trim out this section, this section, this section, and that's it. Now for this one, which is the radius of 98, and again this is tangent to this one as well as this one. So we are again going for the tan 10 radius circle. This will be tangent to this circle, again this second smaller circle, but this time the radius value will be 98. So it will be so big that it will going to cover it from the outside. And again we are going to trim out this part. Make sure that in the edge we have to select it no extent. So it will going to trim out till the intersection like this. Just trim out these parts over here. So you can see that we have got this outer body radius, basically outer body structure ready, and we have this radius value that is over here that is not provided. So we are going to assume a one radius value. Let's just assume to be as 5. Just increase, take it as a 5. Just trim out this sections again. So we have got this one ready. Now it's time for the inside circle. So this is of radius. So I think this, yes, it is a diameter of 20, which is having 2. It means that both is of 20 diameter. And then we have this 2 inside one, which is, just go for it. Just go for the center one. Just select center diameter. Select this point and make it 20. Then select this again and just select this point and make it 20. And now this 2 part, which is of 38, 28 as a diameter and 38 as a diameter. So just go for it. Just make it as 28, and you can just offset it with the offset value as 10, and just select this one to make this offset. Okay, so I think offset is very, we have to just go for the circle, that will be better. Just make it as 38, and that's it. We have created this feature ready. Now it's time for the hatch. So we have to just hatch it. We have to provide the sections over here. This is with the help of the hatch that we are going to follow. So we are going to select the hatch from it, hatch, and the pattern will be the normal pattern. Just select the normal pattern and just select this whole area, cover up this whole sections over here, and just increase the hatch radius as 50, a hatch in scale as 50, and just make it okay. So you can see that finally we have created what it is given over here. Its hatch is more prominent, so we are going to click on this hatch again, since we can just edit this hatch anytime. So we can just make it more prominent by decreasing the scale value, and that's it. You can see that we have created this one. If you don't want, you can just delete the center lines, but we are going to see in the next lecture, we are going to see how to just layer it. So this is how we can just create a basic structure. In the next lecture that will going to be followed, we are going to see how we can just add up the layers, and then we are going to add up the dimensions. So make sure that you have subscribed this channel for the latest video that we are going to post. And if you have liked this one, please, if you have liked this one, please press the like button, and please do follow for the next lecture. So that's all for this one, and I'm going to catch up you in the next one.